Welcome to this tutorial video. The goal of this video is to show you how to set up your diary settings on the web app. To access the settings from the diary screen, click on the Settings button in the top right corner. Click on the Diary Settings tab. Ensure that the correct diary is selected if the practice has more than one diary. Take note that the diary settings are set per diary to customize the program to the specific needs of the user. Click on the Diary Settings panel to expand it. First we have the name, which is the name of the diary. One can select a default treating doctor that will be linked to all bookings in this diary if there are more than one treating doctor at the practice. Please note that this setting can be overwritten by the default treating doctor setting under the User Entity Settings tab. One can also select the default service center from the drop-down that will be linked to all bookings on this diary if the practice have multiple service centers. Please note that this setting can be overwritten by the default service center setting under the User Entity Settings tab. Select the default diary type from the drop-down, which will be the way the diary will be displayed. The time slot overlap option will display bookings that are scheduled at the same time next to each other on the same time slot. The time slot stacked option will display bookings that are scheduled at the same time, stacked below each other, repeating the same time slot. The stack by time option will stack bookings on top of each other according to their scheduled order and will not display time slots. The stack by type option will stack bookings on top of each other according to their respective booking types and will not display time slots. The stacked by status option will stack bookings on top of each other according to their respective booking statuses and will not display time slots. Select a default booking type from the drop-down, which will be the most frequently used booking type for the patients. The options from the drop-down will depend on what you have set up for your practice in the Booking Type Setup panel under the Diary Settings tab. Select a default location from the drop-down, which will be the most frequently used booking location/room where the practitioner will consult with their patients. The option from the drop-down will depend on what you have set up for your practice in the Booking Location Setup panel under the Entity Settings tab. Select the default Post Invoice Action override from the drop-down, which will be the most frequently used invoice action when posting a patient's invoice. The None option will not set a default invoice post action. The Post Only option will post an invoice and not switch it to the patient's medical aid, such as for private patients. The Post and Switch option will post an invoice and switch it to the patient's medical aid without waiting for an EDI response from the medical aid. The Post Await Response option will post an invoice, switch it to the patient's medical aid, and have you wait for an EDI response from the medical aid. Take note that an immediate EDI response will only show if the medical aid has real-time switching. The Reset to Entity Default button on the right will reset the selected option from the drop-down to the Entity Default, which is set up in the Entity Settings panel under the Entity Settings tab. Select from the Default Create Action drop-down a Default Create Action button, which will be frequently used by your practice. The None option will select the System Default Create Action button, namely New Booking. The New Booking option will display the New Booking button and enable a user to quickly create a booking. The New Task option will display the New Task button and enable the user to quickly create a task. The New Operation option will display the New Operation button and enable the user to quickly create a theatre booking. Tick the Automatic SMS Reminder for Patient Bookings box to enable SMS reminders to automatically send to your patients. Once ticked, select an SMS template from the drop-down that you have set up in the Workflow Event Templates panel under the Entity Settings tab. Enter the amount of days before booking that the SMS reminder should be sent. If you choose to send the SMS reminders 1 or 2 days before the bookings, the system will then fetch the new bookings every 30 minutes and add them on the SMS reminder list. This will prevent new bookings that are made after the scheduled send-out time to not miss out on a reminder SMS. Enter the exact time to send the SMS reminder to the patient from the system. Ensure that this selected time is set at a time when patients are awake and alert, so that a patient is prepared and informed about the upcoming booking in a timely manner. A great time to send an SMS reminder is during the morning hours, between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Take note that your patient's cell phone numbers need to be added onto their files. Tick the Repeat Bookings box to enable repeat bookings to be done on your diary. Tick the Type Color Show on Type Status column on Booking box to have the booking's type's color displayed on both sides of a booking and not just on the right side. Tick the Use CRM box to add a drop-down list on the booking screen to choose where the patient heard about the practice. The practice will be able to draw statistics from this data for marketing purposes. For clarification, CRM stands for Client Relations Management. Tick the New Appointments on Historic Bookings clinical/invoicing box to enable you to create follow-up appointments that are linked to a previous booking. Choose from the booking type drop-down to set the default booking type that the historic booking will be made with. Tick the Create/View pop-up on Viewing of Posted Invoices box to enable a pop-up screen to ask if you want to view the invoice that was already posted on that specific day or to create a new invoice. Choose from the booking type drop-down to set the default booking type that the new booking will be made with. Tick the Wait Time Calculation Ignore Early Arrival Time box to ignore the arrived status of a booking and calculate the time from the booking start time. The Sync This Diary with Other Calendars setting will enable that other applications can import bookings from this diary using the URL in the field. Click on the Save button to save the new settings, or click on the Close button to exit the settings screen without saving.